For as long as humans have had the ability to look at the stars, we have been searching for a potential new home. Due to the way we treat our home planet and our increasing population, drastic measures will have to be taken in the near future. Finding alternate living options off of planet Earth is incredibly important due to the fact that overpopulation is increasing at an unsustainable rate, the effects of our daily actions are killing the planet, and there aren't enough resources to sustain our future population. Human overpopulation of this planet is a real problem that absolutely threatens our survival as a species. Overpopulation affects the habitat of other species or areas to grow food and places to live. According to Dr. Robert E. Wrigley, human overpopulation is the single greatest threat to the survival of our species. What are we doing about it? Absolutely nothing. Countries like China have tried implementing a one-child policy to reduce population levels. If we are serious about dealing with this, there must be a worldwide solution that works for all. There are many different ways we could go about doing this. The goal is to dramatically reduce the number of births in a systematic way. There are obviously inhumane ways to do this, but for a humane way to be effective, everyone must be on the same page, and that's incredibly crucial to the success of this experiment. Tough decisions will have to be made regarding the control of our species' population. But if we can't figure out how to stop pollution and war, we won't even have a population to worry about. The effects of our daily actions, including mass continued pollution and widespread war amongst our species, is not only killing the planet, but it's killing us as well. Our pollution not only kills the planet, but it kills human beings. According to Pure Earth, our toxic pollution affects more than 200 million people worldwide, and birth defects and a drop in life expectancy are direct results of these toxic pollution. The pollution caused by our species directly affects ecosystems, the ocean, and anything else humans can get their hands on. As we all know, very, very little has been done to curb these existing issues. If we don't find a way to deal with pollution, we won't even make it off this planet, yet alone find a new home somewhere in the galaxy. War not only ravages our population, it kills nature and creates a further divide among our species. According to Tex Dorkin of CARE 2, our planet is in the midst of its 6th mass extinction. This time around, you can bet that the effects of chemical and ground warfare have eradicated and destroyed countless species and ecosystems. For us to not only fix this planet, but colonize space and search for a new home, humanity will have to move past our differences and act as one species. Only at that point will we be able to truly decide our future, and the fate of our planet absolutely depends on it. Ending war and pollution should be an absolute priority. To advance as a species and deal with space-type aspirations, humanity needs to band together as one. We must start working together to ensure a safe future, and that includes finding enough resources to become sustainable for our future projected population. Many people don't know that our planet doesn't even have enough resources to sustain our projected future population. The world can barely sustain our current population as it is. For many decades, discussions have been taking place regarding how we will grow more resources and sustain a mega population in the future. According to Kevin Gray of Popular Science, indoor vertical farming, a newer technique, could absolutely help avert the looming global food crisis that we are all facing. Unfortunately for our species, we haven't even remotely realized how serious this problem that we are facing really is. We are looking at a near future where food may be rationed and food prices will absolutely rise. By 2050, we will have to double the output of resources just to sustain our population. According to National Geographic, our population will swell by 2.4 billion by the middle of this century. There will have to be a wide-scale agricultural revolution to keep this planet running at full capacity. If we somehow achieve these goals, then we can start worrying about space exploration and developing a human colony. According to Dr. David Smith, planning for human colonies in space first began in 1969. If the leaders of our world can put aside their differences and the people of Earth come together as one, this process would become simpler and more realistic. Overall, figuring out these issues has to be at the forefront of everybody's agenda. After all, the future of our species hangs in the balance. Finding living options off of planet Earth is incredibly important due to the fact that our population is increasing at an unsustainable rate, the effect of our daily actions are killing the planet, and there aren't enough resources to sustain our future population. If we don't do something about these issues fast, we will not even have a planet to live on, yet alone leave when the time has come to find a new space colony.